What do you get when you mix a true crime fanatic, a Facebook group of amateur sleuths, and a beef Wellington stuffed with death? No, this isn't an episode of Black Mirror. This is real life. It happened in Australia, and it ends with 3 funerals, a courtroom circus, and the internet absolutely losing its collective mind. Today we're diving headfirst into the story of Erin Patterson, the self-proclaimed super sleuth turned suspected mushroom murderer. And yes, you heard that right. Mushroom murderer. But buckle up, because this story is messier than a Reddit thread at 2 a.m. Let's go. Erin Patterson wasn't just watching true crime documentaries like the rest of us while folding laundry and stress-eating cereal. She was deep in the trenches. Facebook groups, Reddit forums, crime podcast, the whole murder-ino buffet. She even earned the nickname Super Sleuth in the online community for a case involving Australian convict Kelly Lane. Yeah, she was that kind of fan. The kind who probably corrects detectives in Netflix docuseries. But Erin wasn't just good at solving crimes from behind a keyboard. Turns out she may have been testing her own plot twists in the kitchen. Picture this. 4 guests. A cozy lunch in rural Victoria. Homemade beef Wellington. Sounds innocent, right? Except this isn't MasterChef. This is murder. She cooked. 3 people died. 1 barely survived. The suspected cause? Death cap mushrooms. One of the most toxic fungi on Earth, and definitely not the garnish you want on your plate. And if you think that's wild, wait till you hear how the courtroom turned into Comic-Con for true crime junkies. The trial was held in Morwell, a town so small it makes Sleepy Village sound like a metropolis. Yet suddenly it became Australia's crime capital. 7 documentary crews showed up. Podcasters swarmed like flies on fresh gossip. There were even camp chairs outside the courtroom like it was Taylor Swift ticket release day. Some fans showed up daily, armed with beanies, sleeping bags, and bingo cards, tracking courtroom drama. But while people outside were treating it like true crime Coachella, the courtroom itself was giving off serious Shakespearean tragedy vibes. That's not me being dramatic. That's an actual quote from a criminal psychologist. Think about it. Poison, betrayal, whispers of ambition, a woman at the center of it all. Sound familiar? All that's missing is a ghost and a dagger monologue. But behind the theatrics was a burning question. Was this a cold-blooded killing or the world's deadliest dinner party mistake? While the jury took weeks to deliberate behind closed doors, the internet had already decided Erin's fate. Memes exploded. Her house was marked as a restaurant on Google Maps. People pointed to her white pants on CCTV as damning evidence, because apparently no one would wear white while experiencing gastro unless they were hiding something sinister. But what made this case explode into the global phenomenon it is? Simple. Murder, mushrooms, and misogyny? Let's be real. The public is obsessed with women who kill, especially when they don't act like women should. She's white, middle class, church-going, financially stable. The alleged victims were family. The weapon? Poison. This case ticked every cliché true crime box like it was built in a Netflix lab. But underneath the memes and obsession, there's something darker, something a lot of people are ignoring. While Erin became the new poster child for viral true crime, the victims, Don and Gail Patterson and Heather Wilkinson, were quietly buried under the media noise. Their small community, still grieving, still dealing with trauma while the rest of the world's tuning in for entertainment. Local leaders have begged people to remember, behind every clickbait headline is real loss, real people. So, what's the moral of this mushroom-fueled madness? True crime is addictive. We get it. The mystery, the psychology, the twisted tales. But sometimes that fascination walks a fine line between investigation and exploitation. Erin Patterson is now the villain, the meme, the movie pitch. But she was also once a fan, just like the ones now devouring every update about her life. So the question is, what happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? Or in this case, when the true crime fan becomes the true crime? If your brain just got sautéed like those suspicious mushrooms, do me a favor. Hit that like button before your white pants turn criminal. Subscribe for more sharp, savage, actually scary real stories. And smash that bell like it's a courtroom gavel. This has been the story of Erin Patterson, the woman who went from true crime fan to killer, and maybe, just maybe, the internet's latest cautionary tale. Stay curious, stay safe, and maybe skip the next dinner invite with homemade mushroom anything.